July 2022 witnessed 6 deadly knockouts of the 10 boxing bouts under review. The fastest knockout of the month happened in 2 minutes 57 seconds of round 2 when Frazer Clarke stabbed the massive and haughty Ariel Bracamonte at the Bournemouth International Centre. Joyce nicknamed the big juggernaut pioneered knockouts in the month of July when he knocked out Christian Hammer in round 4 with a vicious body shot, having first sent Hammer to the canvas 4 times. Christian Hammer had begun the heavyweight bout full of life and even scored thrice with good punches, but by round 3 he appeared drained and Joyce sent him home in the 4th. The undefeated world title hopeful of the lightweight boxing division, Garcia secured his July knockout, 2 rounds behind Joyce's, when he knocked out the former Dominican champion, Javier Fortuna, in round 6 of an uneven match held at Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles. The old and more experienced Dominican, who had been under serious attack from round 1, took a knee in round 4 following a body shot. A repeat of the body shot in round 5 will send him to the canvas, but it was 3 successive blows to the head in round 6 that did him in, closing the show in Garcia's favor. Hamza Shiraz of London has the 4th fastest finish of the month of July. He knocked out the Argentine Francisco Torres in round 5 of their middleweight bout held at Copper Box, London. The 23-year-old Hamza Shiraz, who has been undefeated in 16 bouts, was fighting a 10-year-older Francisco Torres, who has been defeated 4 times in 17 bouts. From the sound of the bell in round 1, both fighters displayed worthy boxing skills, fielding each other's out with jabs. An exchange Shiraz appeared more promising. Shiraz's promise was so glaring that it was no surprise he knocked down Torres in round 3. But it came as a mighty shock when Torres, recovering from a knockdown, sent Shiraz to the canvas. Shiraz addressed the shock by sending Torres to the canvas for a second time in round 3. Torres again beats the count. However, in round 5, when Shiraz sends Torres to the canvas with a whipping right hand, it was final. In a similar fashion, the South African southpaw super bantamweight boxer Zolani Tete knocked out a younger and tougher Brit, Cunningham, in round 4 of their 12-round scheduled bout held at Wembley Arena in London. The 34-year-old former 2-time world champion Zolani Tete outclassed Cunningham, whom he forced to the canvas in round 4. Cunningham beats the count only to be violently sent back down with a ruthless left hook. This time he had no strength and bearings to even attempt getting up. The knockdown was so deadly that Cunningham was given oxygen to aid his recovery. Frazer Clarke of heavyweight division holds the record of the fastest deadly boxing knockout of July 2022 after stopping the massive and haughty Ariel Bracamonte in 2 minutes 57 seconds of round 2. A day before their fight during weigh-in, things had gotten out of hand when Bracamonte brought his face to Clarke's, and Clarke responded by shoving Bracamonte. At that moment, a seed of brutality had been sown in the bout, and 2 minutes 57 seconds into the bout the following day, both men reaped the fruits of the brutality. Bracamonte lay on the canvas, lights turned off, while Clarke towered over him in victory as he promised he will. Whittaker of light heavyweight division made the 2nd fastest deadly knockout of the month of July when he took out Greg O'Neill at the Bournemouth International Centre 21 minutes into round 2. It was Whittaker's professional debut. He fought at Tokyo Olympic Games where he won the light heavyweight silver medal. He signed to Boxers Promotion and coached by Sugar Hill Stewart. In other matches of the month of July, Dereck Chisora, coming off 3 losing streak, picked a split decision victory over Kubrat Pulev in a bout that could have very well passed for a rematch between the boxers. Chisora, who in recent times had lost once to the current unified world heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk and twice to Joseph Parker, and in 2016 lost to Kubrat Pulev via split decision. The July 2022 rematch between the two boxers held at O2 Arena, and from start to finish, Both fighters, who appeared to be at the end of their ropes, engaged each other the best way they could. In the end, 2 of the 3 judges handed it to Dereck Chisora, and he won. The month of July witnessed another split decision victory in the match between Mark Magsayo and Rey Vargas. Active at the fighting weight of a fight every 18 months, the undefeated Mexican fighter Rey Vargas defeated the Filipino Mark Magsayo via split decision to emerge the WBC World Featherweight Champion. Vargas, who came from a knockdown in round 9 of the close bout to secure his second world title, says he wants a title unification bout against Leo Santa Cruz and plans to fight more often now. Billam-Smith picked a unanimous victory over Isaac Chamberlain at Bournemouth International Center, having convinced the 3 judges with his performance that he was the better fighter of the 2. Both fighters made the fight brutal and thrilling for the rancorous crowd. With his victory over Isaac Chamberlain, Billam-Smith, who also retained his European and Commonwealth Cruiserweight titles, appeared ready for a world title shot. In the super welterweight division, Danny Garcia picked a majority decision victory over Jose Benavidez Jr. at Barclays Center, Brooklyn, in the last boxing night of July 2022. The match was Garcia's debut at super welterweight division, and he did put up an enviable performance against the exciting Benavidez Jr. While Garcia did not abandon his counter-punching style in his debut, he became more aggressive on the attack, often landing great body shots. Life is a bout.
Protect yourself at all times.
Fight hard, fight clean.